Hi guys, how you doing? Minigame here, and I'm bringing you Immortal Rising with the best prices from an Easter event. So if you're Immortal Rising player or perhaps idle gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then hit that like button as well. Also a quick reminder guys, there is a giveaway which runs in the background. I'm gonna conclude that on the 23rd of April, so if you want to have a chance of winning a cash prize, make sure you check out my channel, or perhaps you're gonna find a link in description of this very video. And now without further ado, let's get straight to the point here. So on the top right hand side, obviously you've got multiple menus to select, and an event is the one with the shortcut, the first one on the top, and that will obviously take you on all running events. We are interested in an Easter event which will be running for another 10 days, so we are talking roughly about 20th of April. So we get to the menu here. The first way of actually obtaining these very unique event items, which are called Easter egg, is to kill a certain amount of monsters, and we're talking here about 750,000 to actually max it out. This is obviously all you see is a free-to-play ways of getting these very items. You should be able to get it within first few days, so definitely, you know, there could be a more scope of getting these very items. Then the second tab is where you're gonna have your quest refreshed every single day. This quest is gonna be similar to your daily quest which you do on a normal basis, so there is nothing out of ordinary that you have to do differently in order to get this. And if you do this quest, you're gonna be rewarded then with these extra items, which then you are able to spend on this mini game. So we're gonna get to this mini game in just a second. Also, we got here obviously plenty of different event packages where you can spend real currency and boost that very event. And finally, we've got event store, which I'm gonna show you in just a second what are the best prices for grabs. But let's just go very quickly to a mini game, because I want to give you a certain tips as well how to maximize potential. So once we are in this very screen, obviously what you want to do, you're gonna select these random tiles, and that will give you either in-game reward, or perhaps you'll be able obviously to get more of the Easter egg, and this is where you're gonna spend that in that very event store. Obviously I want you to pay attention to a next booster you will have, and we're gonna have a random boosters. We might have a open 3x3, so it means we're gonna be able to reveal 9 tiles at once. We are able to have a vertical or horizontal lines as well. So definitely knowing this comes next, and I would say I will try to allocate them in an area where I have got a list of tiles unlocked. So perhaps the first 2 a sort of squares in that area, which means I will now prevent myself of actually trying and unlock any of these tiles, because if I'll just tap 6 more times, I'm gonna be actually able to use that very boost. So just pay attention what next boost is available, and this way you'll be able to get more rewards. So I'm gonna go and select a few random ones in here. Okay, so we are not getting lucky with so many eggs, perhaps. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use that very booster, and we're gonna then unlock multiple different tiles. And obviously, as you see, the next one is gonna be a vertical. From the map currently I've got the best one actually to unlock. There is still 5 on that area and 5 in that area, so I won't be touching any of these lanes and then continue unlocking. And we actually managed to find a best price. So I believe you want to go to a next stage as soon as possible, because obviously the higher stage you're gonna get, the better rewards you are actually going to unlock. So therefore, do not hesitate. The moment you're gonna unlock it, go ahead to a very next stage. And again, pay attention to this booster, so we know we need to have at least one fully vertical line in order to actually maximize this potential. So I'm gonna select a few of these cells here in the middle, and then we're gonna use that on that very lane. There we go, just unlock the next one. And next one is again 3 on 3, so I might leave some of these areas where I still got a full 9 tiles to be unlocked. So again, I'll just continue somewhere here in the middle. And actually, obviously, I need 2 more attempts now to unlock a very next booster. But that's basically where you are. Obviously, always pay attention to what's coming next, and this way you are able to scoop more rewards. And now finally, when it comes to event store, what are the best items to take from it? Especially if you're just starting out, the 2 main items you want to focus on is going to be Triple S Amulet or triple S pet summon. So because these items are very hard to get, which means you need to spend absolute tons and tons of diamonds to get it, that's the first two items I recommend. As it stands, I actually got one of the triple S amulets unlocked, but the other two, it's something I'm looking out for, so perhaps the next 1000x I'm gonna be able to get, I will invest in a amulet itself. Bear in mind the triple S amulet got unique abilities which will definitely boost your progress, as well as triple S pets. Obviously this is a higher tier of the pets, and these will also massively boost your damage. But if you are happy with having these two, or perhaps you are in a later stages of the game where you got all amulets unlocked, you've got most of the pets unlocked, then definitely one of the items you want to focus on is going to be option enhanced powder and also charm selection tickets. And this is obviously in regards to a crafting your own charm and obviously looking for these end game items. And then if you still got any of the X spare, then definitely you can look into tickets. Obviously right tickets will always be a no-brainer to obviously get your awakening progressed as soon as possible. And if you manage to buy everything I have mentioned and you got yourself 20 raid keys, then by all means go and purchase the other keys. This always progress you further in a game. So as it stands, guys, that will be it. That's the priority when it comes to event store, especially if you're free-to-play player. Obviously if you have paid and purchased some extra packages, then you're gonna have a much more of this currency to spend and therefore progress much faster. But that will be it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.